at the Thunder, 3-1. Thunder are a 3.5 point favorite tonight with a 227.5 over under. So pretty much tonight we have the Pelicans who are ready to go ahead and get back in the win column after falling to the Warriors. Them and the Warriors have such a great rapport, such a great back and forth with each other. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Sometimes is where a team just knows how to beat you. And I feel like in a lightweight way that you have a Pelicans team that really has kind of turned the corner. You know what I mean? As being they're not lowly anymore. They're really a team you have to take seriously in the NBA nowadays. And you look at this shit and you say to yourself, um, you know, the other day when they played the Warriors, they just were out of their element in a sense. The Warriors really played up to that game. The Warriors grabbed 64 rebounds because they're on a revenge tour. One of the teams that you got people have to understand, the Pelicans beat them by 40 twice last year. No Zion. They beat them by 40 points last year, both games on the road. So that was pretty sweet for them. But the Pelicans come back into tonight, shrug off your shoulders. They're back on the road. You know, first two games, they had beat Memphis opening night on the road, and they had two games at home. Now they get back on the good foot, and they're going against a team that possibly has the idea that they've made it, they've turned the corner. Now we are the Thunder, and we're real with this, and they walked into the game with the Nuggets, and they wound up getting beat by 33 points. So they're not all the way there yet. They just beat up on teams that it was easy to beat up on, and those three teams they beat were all Eastern Conference teams. So, at the end of the day, this is something that's going to be good for them to measure up with. How do they measure against the West for real? Seems like they're really good against the East, but they're not doing much against the West, okay? So we will see how they are tonight. Now, when you look at the leaders going into the game, Ingram's getting 22 points a night, while you got SAG getting 26 points a night. So that's going to be the main matchup that everybody's looking at. And you know what? SAG is trying to put on a MVP performance very early in the season. He leads the team in rebounds. He leads the team in assists. And Holmgren's getting almost 3 blocks a game. So this team has different confidence to them. They don't care about having stars. They just want to win basketball games. And that's something that's dangerous in the NBA. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. But this game, to me, winds up being more about watching the scoreboard. So I'm going to take the over 227.5 in this spot. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. We move forward from there. Okay, so we move on to our next, which is going to be the Nuggets and the Wolves.